KJ. Okay, so yesterday was KJ's first speech therapy appointment. Yay, finally! We love speech therapy. So everyone always asks me, why does he need speech therapy at 6 months old? Well, why don't you tell him, buddy? Speech therapy doesn't only just work on speech, it works on a lot of other things, like teaches them how to eat, teaches them their fine motor skills, identifies their strong and weak points in their mouth and their oral motor development, teaches sounds, the correct way to pronounce them, and a lot of other things. But basically, I wanted to get him into speech therapy because we're starting to introduce solids. I wanted to make sure that he's eating the right kinds and he's doing all of his muscles are working correctly so he doesn't choke or swallow. So what we had to do first was make sure that our insurance covers speech therapy, which they do. Yay! We love it. So we have CMS and they pretty much cover everything that he needs. Thank the Lord. After that, you have to go to your doctor and get a referral for speech therapy. And they ask the same thing, oh, why do you want to give him speech therapy? You know, he doesn't really need it yet, whatever. I was like, well, I really just want to do it because he's having trouble eating. He's not really having that much trouble eating, but I just lied so I can get speech therapy. I know I'm crazy, but whatever. It worked. So I got a referral from his doctor and called the office and made an appointment, and we got our first assessment yesterday. Yay! So what they did yesterday was an assessment. She sat him in front of a mirror like this, and she stuck her finger in his mouth and would pinch around on his cheeks to see if he activates those cheek muscles. I think it was like in 5 points. And he did like, I think, 2 out of the 5, which is shocking because I didn't know he had problems in his mouth. And then she did the other side. Then she would push down on his lips. Push down on his lips to see if he would push back. And we found a really big weakness for him, which is his bottom lip. He doesn't really activate his bottom lip. You'll push on it and he kind of just lets it flop. And I didn't know that either, but she asked me if when he drinks his milk, does he have a lot spill out of the bottom? I was like, yeah, I just thought that was normal. I thought, oh, he has a little bit of milk coming out. It's not that big of a deal. But I guess it's because his bottom lip isn't engaging correctly. So she's going to show me some exercises next week to work on his bottom lip. So she also looked at his tongue, like put her finger in his mouth, see if his tongue would follow, did a bunch of that stuff. Asked me what sounds he's making, how often he eats, how long does it take for him to drink out of his bottle or his full bottle, and stuff like that. She also showed me a couple of tools that we're going to buy off Amazon in a couple of days for our next appointment. I think it was a spoon, like a chew teething thing, and one other thing. I don't remember what it was at the time, but when I do buy them and I get them, I will make a video on them and see how they're working and show you guys what exactly they are. And yeah, buddy. And after that, I will post some videos on the things that we do in speech therapy, because I know speech therapy is a big thing for kids with Down syndrome, because a lot of them do have speech problems and eating problems and stuff like that. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to comment below, and I'll answer as much of them as I can. So that's it, speech therapy. Say yay, buddy. Okay, say bye. Bye.